All right, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, thanks for joining me, and please do subscribe so that you don't miss any exciting Tesla or other EV news, reviews, and accessories. And today I am incredibly excited to share two new accessories from VION, who is quickly becoming my favorite accessory brand for Tesla, with the great range of all sorts of sun protection and car protection and just basically any accessory you could ever possibly want. So today we're going to be checking out their vent-mounted phone holder, which is MagSafe compatible, and their Model 3 and Y dashboard sunshade mat. So stick with me, we'll test these out, and let's drive. That's right. All right, so welcome to the inside of our Model Y. So for anyone who may not be familiar or has missed other videos, VION is an incredibly awesome, and I'd say like upscale, very OEM plus manufacturer of accessories for basically the entire range of Teslas. But in particular, they've got some amazing accessories for our Model Y here. So we've been using their sunshades for the sunroof, all of the windows around, of course the front window, and those have all been super popular with all of you. So thank you so much, first of all, for using the referral code when you're buying those. But just one of the products that I've shared that people have been the most excited for, and I've gotten so much great feedback and everything on. So I'm always happy to share some additional products from them just because they've been a great partner for the channel going all the way back to when I first started it, and continue to make some amazing stuff. So in line with that, first up here, we've got this dashboard sunshade mat. And so, I wish I could show you a little bit more like with an unboxing experience and the setup and everything, but it's really just super simple to use. So we've got this mat here, and basically the idea here is you've got this super grippy material here that is going to keep it from moving around. But this is just going to go on our front dashboard here, and it is going to help protect it from the sun, from all of this dust and dirt that's accumulated on there, and just help with the longevity of it. It's also going to keep the heat down in the car a little bit because we're not going to be reflecting as much sunlight and UV radiation and therefore heat off of this more plasticky reflective material. And then I just really like how this feels. It's like a suede material, almost like a little bit Alcantara-y. Feels basically exactly the same as the material here on the refreshed interior of the Model 3 and on the Y for the wireless phone charger here. But I think overall just perfect match with that, exact same color and everything. And all we've got to do here is basically just, this is going to fit exactly onto this piece here. It is custom measured and everything to be an exact fit. And yeah, that just goes on that easily. So, I'm putting it on here for the first time. It is going to, settle in here a little bit more with gravity and the warmth of the sun and everything, and basically just be a perfect fit there. But yeah, we've got just this nice version here, and now I'm not getting like any sort of glare and reflection off of from the sun off of the front dash here, which is a nice relief, especially on these super bright sunny days that we've got here right now. And yeah, it's awesome. So far, yeah, I mean, that's really stable on there. Do some acceleration tests later and see if we get any movement here. But seems like this is really well made, just like everything else from VION, and gonna stay nice and put there. With kind of this suede material too. I can even, put some stuff on here, and I can feel like it's got some grip here a lot more than just the plastic dash here. So it's gonna keep my phone and everything from moving around. So that's really cool, and thanks VION for sending me this. If you are interested, I will have the link in the description below. Make sure to use that link and my code because it'll save you some money and it'll help support the channel as well. All right, and then next up, we've got this magnetic phone mount for the Model 3 and Y. And this goes right here into our air outlets. And so in here, we've got the mount itself, and this kind of like just attaches kind of this way. So you unscrew this here. This little ball joint on here will allow, I'm going to screw them more. Just going to click in there, and now I can tighten that so that it won't move around at all. But it's nice to have, sort of like this ball joint here to get the exact position and angle exactly that you want. So now I can tighten that on here, and yeah, that's super stable, not going to move at all. And then we've got this kind of tightening and attachment point on here. All right, so we can basically put it anywhere over here in the vent part here. So we've got this Oh, I see. So it actually comes with another little magnetic ring here that we can use in case your phone is not like an iPhone with MagSafe or an older iPhone. And basically, this is just a little magnetized ring here that we can attach to the back of a phone or a case, and that'll allow us to stick this on here. Or if you've got a MagSafe one, of course, it's just going to go on here directly. So I'll show you that. All right, so mounting for this could not be any simpler. Basically, we just push this right here into the air vent. You even get like a little click there as it is attached. It says to nudge it to the left to achieve a tight lock. So basically just the way these little hooks on here go on the bottom part here. By sliding it to the left, that's going to just kind of latch it in there a little bit. And yeah, oh, I can feel that kind of attach in. And then we just like twist this little knobby part here. That's going to kind of pull this up a little bit. Oh yeah, and now that is nice and tight on here. And so with this ball joint, we can kind of adjust this however we want. And there we go. Now we've got this nice phone mount. So let me attach my phone to it and show you how that looks. All right, so using this mount could not be any simpler. So with MagSafe here, I've got my iPhone 12 Pro. So this will work with anything that's got MagSafe. I don't remember exactly when that got introduced, maybe 12, maybe 11, something like that. But basically any iPhone made in the last several years, you're just gonna be able to go straight like that. And with MagSafe, that is on there. Ooh, that's nice and firm, yeah. That is not going anywhere. So between the locking ball here and the way that this attaches into the vent, that is incredibly stable, and I'm not worried at all about that like flying off of here when we accelerate or anything like that. But it's also easy enough to simply detach with one hand. So that's great of that. And again, if you don't have an iPhone, you can just use this ring here that will attach to the back of the phone or to your case, and we've got nice 3M tape on here, so that's going to hold that firm as well, but also make it easy to remove in case you don't want to do that. All right, and super easy to remove as well. So we just untighten this screw here and slide it to the right a little bit, and it pops right out. And the cool thing with this is, since it goes into the air vent and the air vent goes all the way across, you can basically put this anywhere. They say to leave at least 2.5 inches or so from the edge so that it can have a nice attachment, but you have options to put it kind of here to the right of the steering wheel if you want, or even like right directly in front of it, or over here on the side, or even here on the passenger side. So that is super cool. All right, and here is our dashboard sunshade from the front, and you can see basically just blends in entirely with the car, and you almost don't notice that it's there, especially as soon as this one little like fold here will sort of even out as gravity takes effect. Alrighty, well with that, thank you to VION for sending both of these items to me. I think they're both really great options to accessorize your Tesla, have it stand out a little bit differently, and help solve some of the functionality issues that you may be experiencing. So if you're interested, again, you can find the links to both in the description below. With that, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions about these, and if you want to know how they're holding up over time or anything. So far on our first drive, no issues with anything flying around. Both the dashboard and the mount were super stable and didn't notice any sort of movement or noise or anything as we were going around through town. All right, well, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you out there on the road.